to take your fitness seriously, you must take your nutrition seriously. You need to know how much protein, how much fat, and how much carbohydrates you need in order to support and optimize your activity levels and your whole lifestyle as a whole. The first two rules that you really need to focus on is one, you have to eat foods that you enjoy, obviously. And number two, you need to follow through. By following through, you need to plan ahead. Take the time out to figure out how much food you need and in how many portions. One good rule of thumb that I use is you take your weight in pounds and that's how many grams of protein that you need per day. For example, I'm about 200 pounds and I'm gonna have to eat 200 grams of protein per day. The next thing I wanna do is divide that amount by the number of meals and snacks. In my case, I'm gonna have 3 meals and 1 snack throughout the day. So 200 divided by 4 is 50 grams. Every meal must contain 50 grams of protein. Now, next comes the little bit more complicated part. 50 grams of chicken breast does not necessarily equate 50 grams of protein. So what does 50 grams of protein look like in terms of food? Well, 100 grams of chicken, for example, contains about 20 grams of protein. 100 grams of beef contains about 22. Salmon contains 28 grams per 100 grams. You're gonna have about 26 grams of protein for every cup of egg white. Best to look it up and formulate what your best plan is. The palm of our hand is about 4 ounces. 100 grams is about 3.5 ounces. So the palm of your hands is about 4 ounces. I would need 50 grams, so that ends up being 2 palms of my hand. And so I don't need to weigh it out, I just eyeball it, make sure that I have that big piece of chicken breast, that big piece of beef, that big piece of salmon, and fill it up with my favorite vegetables, and I'm good to go.